This is the homework quiz for week number 15, and this is question number 9, the third of the order of operations problems. Here we have a mixture of addition, subtraction, and multiplication, division. We can see from the color coding. Let's go ahead and solve it. We do have some sort of parentheses in the problem, but we don't treat them as parentheses because there is only one number inside the parentheses. So we can't solve what's inside the parentheses because we can't solve a number. No exponents here. We do have multiplication and division right down here below, and so we'll go ahead and solve those first. 4 times negative 5. 4 groups of negative 5, as we talked about in the homework quiz for week number 13. 4 groups of negative 5 is going to be negative 20. 4 times 5 is 20, and if they're negatives, it's going to be a negative 20. Now, this over here, 4 times 5, is right next to a parentheses. So we're going to multiply negative 20 times negative 2. And here again, negative 20 times negative 2, we're taking away negatives, like we talked about in the homework quiz for week number 13. I'm not going to show a model here, so if you're still a little bit confused about this, go back and take a look at the videos for the last 4 questions in homework quiz for week number 13. So we're taking away a negative. A negative times a negative is a positive. 2 times 20 is 40. Negative 2 times negative 20 is also positive 40. And now we're left with addition and subtraction. We've solved the multiplication part of this, and now we're looking at addition and subtraction. So we have negative 23 plus positive 40. Here again, we have a negative plus a positive that we've been solving in several places here in the homework quiz for week number 15. And the numbers still are too big. We're not going to go ahead and draw a model for this thing because it's just going to be too cumbersome. It's going to be too difficult, and it's just easier now that we have learned the process, the model, to be able to do it without the model. Which one has more? Well, the positive does. 40 has more, so we'll start with 40, and we'll subtract the number that are fewer, the 23, because those 23 negatives and positives are going to cancel each other out and become 0 pairs, and what's left over is going to be our answer. So we have 40 minus 3. Now we can't take 3 away from 0, so we have to do some regrouping. We can take that 4 tens and turn it into 3 tens and regroup the ones into 10 ones. 10 ones minus 3 ones is 7, and then 3 tens minus 2 tens is 1 10 or 17. Now we can look at this and say, all right, let's go back to our original problem here. We had negative 23 plus 40. Were there more positives or more negatives? There were more positives. Therefore, our answer is going to be positive as well. Positive 17. That's the answer for number 9. Positive 17. So if you feel pretty clear about this, you can go ahead and work on the practice problem for number 9. If you're not clear about it, take another look at the video. But when you're ready, take a look at the practice problem for week number 15, problem number 9, and practice it some more on your own.